Yeah, so good evening, all of you, please. Is it an audible? Audio video is everything is clear. Is audio video is everything is clear? Can you confirm in the chat box, please, all of you? Yeah, so before start the session, let us fix our agenda, guys, please. Let us fix our agenda. What we're going to be discussing for today, let us fix our agenda for today. So today, so we're going to be start with what? What is DevOps for today? What is in exactly DevOps? We're going to be understand for today. Tomorrow, in tomorrow class, we're going to be understand what is AWS, what is a difference between AWS with what? DevOps. That is in exactly which we are going to be discussing, guys, please. That is in exactly we're going to be discussing, guys, please. That is in exactly tomorrow. Today, let us start with what DevOps. Before starts, what exactly the course overview, let us understand first what we're going to be covered. Let us try to understand, guys, please. So this course is completely designed with what? Complete DevOps, complete AWS with Linux basics and shell script. So this total duration is the total duration of this 4.5 months. So if you want to join in this course, which are all the prerequisites? Linux basics will be and shell script will be covered. No programming. Java, .NET is not required. Java.NET is not required. You require a laptop with this configuration with the Windows 10 Pro, 4 GB RAM, i3 process. Who can join in this course? Yes, freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduate also can join in this course. Any graduate also can join in this course. Which are all the benefits if you join in this course? Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, you can able to access. Resume preparations, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects will be covered. 80% of software materials also gonna be covered, guys, please. And our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Finish with what? An advanced level. Each and every class is a practically implemented in front of you. Practically implemented in front of you that you need to practice in a laptop daily basis. So after completion of course, you will receive a certificate from our institute. Daily 1 hour class. So from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday. The classes are Monday to Saturday, guys, please. The classes are Monday to Saturday. The Sunday is a completely holiday. Gonna be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps with full AWS, and for daily recordings, gonna be paying 12,000 rupees. So this is our admin number. Please be contact, or you can WhatsApp also for the registrations, payments, and links and documents and recording access. For all, this is a contact number until completing of this course. This is our course content link. So if you copy paste anywhere else in our browser, if you double click on this link, you can able to access our internet this document list. This document list, guys, please. This document list. You can find here course overview. The second list or document content. And third is AWS content. And total is around 20 pages DevOps content and 10 pages of AWS content, which I'm gonna be covered in 4.5 months. It's gonna be covered. Please be review, guys, please. I'm gonna be share this link. I'm gonna be share this link in the chat box. Please be get it out from. Please be get it from chat box. Just to be double click on it, you can able to get it this document list. This document list, guys, please. Clear. Understood. It's very clear. Fine. I hope you people are understands very clear what is the course content, what we are gonna be covered. Okay. And before starts, and let it be introduce myself. Let it be introduce myself. So my name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer, then I turn as a DevOps engineer. From last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer. It includes AWS and DevOps also, AWS and Azure also. That is exactly my profile. And before starts, I have 3 questions which I want to discuss with you. I want to clarify these 3 questions, then we'll move forward. What are the first question? What is an application? What are the second question? What is a server? What are the third question? What is an exactly SDLC? Software Development Lifecycle. So first of all, what is an application? Please, anybody? Application is nothing but what? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we can able to placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like a Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. Let it be repeat one more time. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like like Book My Show, Flipkart, whatever maybe, whatever maybe, guys, please. But what about SDLC? SDLC is nothing but what? Software development lifecycle. Software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have several stages and several phases like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these all the stages and phases, we can able to produce a software for doing a business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. Got it. In this SDLC process, by following an SDLC process, analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance, by following these are all the stages, we can able to produce an application for doing a business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. But if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, what are the first step, guys, please? Analysis. Means what? Gathering information from the client. Gathering information from the client. How exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway, payment gateway, And each and every information will be gathered from the client based on client information. Our architects will be design. Design is nothing but a plan. According to the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python. Once if it is implemented, whether it is working or not, our testers will be verified the functionality of our application. Once if it is verified, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers, which you are calling as what? Which we are calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Whether it is working or not, we're gonna be continuously monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which you are calling as what? Software development life cycle. But in this SDLC process, if you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of the software development life cycle. If you are a developer, can write the write the software lines of code by using java.net. But if you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you can able to do this in this process? Let us understand, please, right now. Okay. So what is a DevOps, please? What is a DEV first? Development. What is OPS? Operation. The combination of software development plus operation, which we are calling as what? DevOps. What I said, please. So software development plus operation, which we are calling as what? DevOps. That means our roles and responsibility start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation in our DevOps process. Start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. Ends with what? Operations. That means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. In this process, in this DevOps process, we are going to be implementing an automated process from dev environment to operation. While implementing, we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated process. But tell me, is DevOps is a process? No. DevOps is not a process. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is not a technology like Java.NET like Java.NET Python. It is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process which we are going to be implementing from dev environment to operation. For example, let's say, so as a developer, the developers are keep on writing lines of code. But these lines of code, as a DevOps engineer, we are gonna be delivering into the production environment, making working software and delivering into the production environment within a shortest time, with the high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what? Our DevOps process. Our DevOps process, guys, please, all of you. Fine. So I hope people understand this. Let it be repeat one more time. This point is very important. So as a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment to operation. Usually the developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code we're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost, is nothing but what? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. Or DevOps transparent pipeline. If you are getting into the company, what is exactly your roles and responsibility as a DevOps engineer? We're gonna be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. So what is an exactly complex pipeline? As we discussed, the DevOps or SDLC process is a complex pipeline. So why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. because of it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, while we delivering from analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation to testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, deploy to maintenance, deploy to maintenance. If you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. If it is take long time, definitely the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased. So that is the reason to overcome this. We're gonna be shifting into the DevOps transparent pipe. DevOps transparent pipeline. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, everything is automated, everything is transparent. Everything is automated, everything will be transparent. So while we implementing this, everything is an automated, everything is transparent. Due to this transparent, due to this an automation, even if you got an issue, immediately we can able to identify as soon as possible, we can able to resolve our issues. That means what? If we can able to deliver as soon as possible by resolving issues, that means what? Definitely cost will be reduced, the quality will be increased. So this is what exactly which we can able to expect from DevOps. But so as a DevOps engineer, we're gonna be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this one. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. And operations, yes, please. But to be frankly, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. Means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. But to be frankly, we are not part of planning. So we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. But how exactly we are involving in this DevOps process? Let us understand step by step and stage by stage. So tell me, are we part of planning? No, we are not part of planning. We are not part of planning. Are we part of coding? Yes, we are part of code. But we are not writing any coding. So we are part of dev environment, but we're not writing any coding. That means what? The writing is responsible by the developer. After successfully writing by developer, those lines of code are going to be maintaining by DevOps engineer. Writing by developer, but maintenance by DevOps engineer. But question is, how many developers are writing lines of code continuously? Morning to evening, the developers are continuously writing a lines of code. The n number of developers are continuously writing the lines of code. But these lines of code continuously, we are gonna be maintaining under Git as a version control. We're gonna be maintaining under version control as a repository wise. But developers are continuously writing a code. As a DevOps engineer, we are gonna be maintenance, and all developer source code, we have to integrate continuously. We have to integrate continuously, guys, please. Once if it is an integrate, and whether it is working or not, we're gonna be execute test cases. These test cases, which is written by developer. These test cases is written by testers, not by you. And just we are going to be integrating our process written by testers, but not by you. Just we are going to be integrating those test cases and execute automatically. Whenever execute these test cases automatically, if we got an error, automatically redirecting back to the developer has to fix an issue. Once if it is fixed an issue, then again it will be integrated and it will be verified. Again, it will be an execute test cases. If you got an error, and again it will be set back to the developer. Developer has to fix an issue. Again, integration. Again, it will be verify the execute test cases. And this loop will be repeated until zero errors. Until zero errors, this loop will be repeated. So once if it is zero errors, we're gonna be delivering. How exactly? Continuously delivering into the release. Continuous delivering into the release. Once if it is released, from release, a particular schedule time, we're gonna be placing our applications on hundreds of servers, which you are calling as what? Deployment. Which we are calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is successfully deployed our applications on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and verified and monitor. And continuously is nothing but what? Operations. This entire process which you are calling as what? Are DevOps transparent pipeline. But for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are going to be using some tools tech. Which are all the tools we're going to be learning for implementing this DevOps process? Let it be listed down, please. Git we are going to be using. Maven we are going to be using. Jenkins we are going to be using. JFrog we are going to be using. SonarQube we are going to be using. And Ansible and Chef, Amazon Web Services, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, Elastic, Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools. By helping of these are all the tools, we can able to. By helping of these are all the tools, we can able to implement our DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, but how exactly we can able to use those tools in our process? Let us try to understand by step. Let us start with what? Git. Git is a version control. Git is a version control, and each and every developer lines of code we're gonna be maintain as a version control, as a version wide in a Git report. Git is a version control. We can able to maintain all our developer lines of code. Once if it is maintained, we're gonna be execute those lines of code by helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. Maven is a build tool. By using Maven, we can able to execute, we can able to build the entire project, and it will be generate an active factors either on Git On Maven, we can automate by helping of Jenkins. Jenkins is a continuous integration and continuous delivery. By helping of Jenkins, we can able to automate the entire CI/CD process, the continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. This entire CI/CD process, continuous integration, a continuous delivery, this entire process we can automate by helping of Jenkins. Jenkins is an automation server or a tool, and we can able to automate. So a continuous integration, continuous delivery, the working software. And once if it is delivered, where exactly we going to be delivering our application into the release? Into the release. The release which we are going to be using, JFrog. JFrog is an artifactory which can able to maintain our build repositories. And we're gonna be using SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. By helping of SonarQube, we can able to analysis our coding or Java code, whatever maybe, and it will give statistics and reports also. By helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, we can able to implement the entire CI/CD process, continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. The entire CI/CD process, which we can able to automate it. Once if it is successfully delivered, then we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Deploying our applications on hundreds of servers is nothing but what? Deployment. So what is the deployment? Please anybody help me. Placing our websites, placing our working software on hundreds of servers is nothing but what? Deployment. Is nothing but what? Deployment. And once if it is deployed, we can access over internet as a website. And whether it is working or not, we are going to be continuously monitoring and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Are DevOps transparent. But how exactly we can able to deploy our application? How automatically we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers? How exactly we can? Let us try to understand. So by helping of configuration management. What is in exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual process with what? An automated process, which we are calling as what? Configuration management. Replacing a manual process with what? An automated process on a hundreds of service, which we are calling as what? Configuration management. But which are all the tools, guys, please? We're gonna be using to automate this process. We're gonna be using Ansible and Chef. So by helping of configuration management, we can automate a production environment. We can automate testing environment. We can automate a dev environment also. But Ansible is a push model. Chef is a pull model. We're gonna be learning one push model, one pull model. One push model and one pull model. But if you want to deploy our applications on hundreds of servers, but those hundreds of servers, from where exactly we can able to get it? From AWS. We can able to get hundreds of servers either from physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud environment. But which cloud we gonna be using? AWS. By helping of AWS, we can able to get a hundreds of servers. Those hundreds of servers we can automate either by Ansible or Chef. Either by Ansible or Chef. Repeat one more time for our understanding. Getting hundreds of servers from AWS. Those hundreds of servers we can automate either by Ansible or Chef. But we can able to also not only placing our websites on AWS servers, we can able to place our websites on a Docker containers also. A Docker containers also. What is in exactly Docker containers? What is in exactly the Docker containers, please? The Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our websites very easily with low cost with high performance. So it is just like how we are using the containers in real-time containers, same way. How we're using this container, same way. So without container, please assume how exactly we can able to transport the products. It's very difficult, am I right? By using this container, easily we can able to transport. But here is we are using like products like dal, wheat, prawns, fishes, whatever maybe. But by using their containers, we can able to, our Docker containers, by using our Docker container, we can able to deploy our application like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show, Python, Java application very easily. But how exactly we can able to control or manage these are all the containers by the ship? Same way, we can able to manage these all the containers by helping of Kubernetes. By helping of Kubernetes. By helping of Kubernetes, please. Yeah. So by using Docker, we can able to manage our websites, our applications very easily. These containers we can manage or control by the Kubernetes. And we're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, easily creating a virtual machines on our laptops. And we're going to be learning Nagios. Nagios is system monitoring, whether the server is working or not. Whether it is working or not, we are going to be monitor and maintenance. And we're going to be learning ELK, Elastic Log Stacks Kibana. Elastic Log Stacks Kibana. By helping of ELK, ELK, easily we can able to monitor application, whether it is performance is how exactly performing. Internally, each and everything, it will be generated logs. Those logs will be monitored by ELK. And we're going to be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud. In any cloud, either in AWS or Azure or Google. So by helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, Elk, and Terraform, we can able to implement, create a DevOps, an automated process. But while implementing, we're going to be implement an automated transparent pipeline. While implementing what exactly developer written the lines of code, we're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with a high quality, with low cost is nothing but what our DevOps process. I hope you people are understand for today what is in exactly our DevOps process. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be discussing about what is AWS, what is DevOps. And before taking your questions, let us revise one more time our course overview. Then I will take your questions. Yeah, fine. In this course, totally, complete DevOps with the complete AWS and Linux basics and shell scripting. And total duration is what exactly the 4.5 months. The Linux basics will be covered, shell script will be covered, and no programming. Java.NET, not required. You require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. So freshers can join in this course, experienced students can join in this course, and graduates, any graduate can also join in this course. Daily class recording videos. After the payment via Google Drive, you can able to access. Resume preparation, entry question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, and 80% of software materials will be covered. And course starts with very basic level, finish with what advanced level. Each and every class is a practical implemented in front of you, that it will be shared with your recording session. You can able to practice on a laptop daily basis. You need to promise yourself 1 hour class, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. every day. So 2 hours for practice. Totally it is a 1 plus 2. Totally you need to promise yourself. You need to commit yourself before joining in this course 3 hours per day. So daily 1 hour class, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. You're going to be paying 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps with complete AWS for daily recordings. So this is our admin number. Please be contact further information. This is our course content. So which I already shared. Please just be copy paste in any browser. You can able to get it. But in your case, please be copy paste from the chat box. I'm going to be paste here in the chat box. Just be double click. You can able to please. Yeah. So guys, please. That is today. That is what exactly for today. Tomorrow we're going to be focused on AWS. Yeah. Any questions, please? Any questions in the chat box? I'm waiting for your questions, please. Any questions? Any questions, please? Yeah. So we're going to be covered first AWS. Starts with AWS, ends with the DevOps this course. 11 months. Recordings will be available only 11 months from date of registration. Obviously, it isn't officially, but unofficially, it won't be deleted. You can access. But we can't promise lifetime, Sonali. That's what some expiry date we need to declare, and that's what 11 months. But obviously, we can access. There is no issue. It won't be deleted. Fine. Any other questions, please, all of you? Please, I'm waiting for anybody want to talk to me, please. Please ask me. Please reply in the chat box. I can unmute. You can talk to me also. Please. So, Sonali asked this question. I am from QA background. How can I transfer this as a DevOps? Yeah, you can. You can shift as a you are a tester, QA. You can choose as a DevOps engineer also. You can completely shift it as a DevOps engineer. Yeah, you can. So whatever you have experience, keep it as it is. But you can build your resume as DevOps engineer. For example, totally 5 years. But a career starts as a tester, but from last 3 years onwards, I'm working as a DevOps. You can showcase your resume, but in the same company. So now, yes, that will help you do more. Your whatever your background, testing background, it will be helping in this process. Ansari asked this question. So, sir, I have completed my BTech in 2023. Yeah. So you be as a fresher. You can apply as a fresher, but I can, yeah, UB and comes under fall under fresher as Ansari. Okay. Yeah. So Sonal asked this question. Any real time? Yeah, it will be covered. We're gonna be working on real time projects. Yes, we will be. Yeah, you can apply as a fresher. There is no problem. 1 year gap is not a big problem. But until completion, we can go for 2 years. Almost, 1.2, but then it will be 6 or 5 months. Almost you can showcase your resume to 2 years answer with experience certificates, whatever. Yeah, that's it. Any other questions, please, all of you? So Gautami asked this question, sir. I am coming from non-native background. It is okay. Yeah, but it's a little bit. You have to spend more time and you have to hard work little bit. So what I'm delivering, you have to strictly follow the classes and you have to practice. Definitely can you can Gautami. If you are understanding my English more than enough to join this course. Uh, Placement assistant is there. Yeah, Sonali, placement assistance is there. Don't worry, you can. Course certification, course completion certificate from our institute will be, you will be get it out. Thanks a lot, all of you. Will continue by tomorrow. Thanks, buddies. Good night, all of you. Will be continuing.